just wanted to do a quick video because of something I noticed. I'm just here at the zoo park in Limassol. As you can see, very nice thing that they did there. It's all new. I just came here with my beautiful wife and son, and then I looked at this thing that they kind of dedicated to explain the theme of this park. All right, and then it says here, check this out, okay? Look at the misinformation, the falsehood, the lies that just gets planted everywhere. This is also in some schools they still teach these kind of things as well as part of acting like it's a reality. But check this out. It says Poseidon is the Olympian god of the sea, earthquakes and horses in Greek mythology. According to one myth, Poseidon created the island of Cyprus accidentally by striking the ground with his trident so strongly that the island emerged from the sea. The myth is not far from reality. Notice that bit. The myth is not far from reality, as Cyprus was indeed formed through the collision of the African tectonic plate with the European plate, and that is why seashells can still be found on its mountaintops. Now, notice what he just said there. The reason why they came up with this theory, but they said it's reality. Notice, they didn't say it's a theory or a possibility. They said it's reality. And that's where the lies come from. So they're saying it's because the tectonic plates of Africa and Europe collided, and the evidence for this, that they were together before and it happened, was because of the seashells on top of the mountains of Cyprus. But the reality is there's seashells on top of nearly every mountain found around the world, including Mount Everest, not just in Cyprus. We're talking about even remains of whales, clams, other fishes. So it's different sea creatures that could not have climbed up to these mountains. And so they come up with these theories, but they will reject any theory of the one that is the only one that makes sense out of every other theory, is that it came from the flood. Like he mentioned in Genesis with Noah's flood, where God says he flooded the whole world, the whole earth was flooded. So if it was flooded, that means there were sea creatures will be above the mountains. And so when the water receded, it would have left remains of whatever died up in these mountains. And that's why we also see erosion marks, which only can be done by water hitting or flowing on rocks for a long time. And it causes the smoothness of the rock, which called erosion marks. So this is more of the reality. But my point is, you can say mine's a theory, or what God says is a theory, and we have such a history book, the Bible. So of course it's not just a history book, but we have such a book that holds history as well. So it is also a history book telling us what happened, and yet they wouldn't put that possibility. So instead of my point is look at the little false information all over the place, including the school saying stuff like this, when it says in reality, where it's not a reality, it's a theory. So they should have said in theory, there's also a theory that, and they can say whatever they want. Anyway, just wanted to point that out, guys. You know, it's happening everywhere. It's ridiculous. It's garbage information, garbage history, garbage everything, just to completely dumb us down and give us theories that especially reject God.